Climb the Whatnot Ladder Battle Train. I'm getting ready to be rated into by Lulu 80. We're doing a small intermission, and then we'll continue on with the train going forward. So thank you all for being here. Let me get a small giveaway going right now. Of course, as you know, my giveaways are You Suck at Parking Cards. Just so you know. I know, right? I'm trying to watch. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I don't know what happened if he realized he was doing this, but you know what? I wasn't going to stop him. I wasn't going to stop them because they were just so much fun. I really enjoy their shows, and that's why they get invited back every time, because they're high energy and they're just so wide open and unhinged. Yeah, unhinged is the word I like to use. So we'll be getting rated by Little 80 and her husband Ross here momentarily. I will let you know that in my auction tab, you will see that I do have 3 hens on a nest. Oh, you're welcome, friends. You're currently in the lead, by the way, unless Lulu 80 does anything. But guys, just to let you know, take a look right here. I do have 3 hens on a nest. They are in my auction tab at $1, free shipping. The one that gets the highest pre-bid, I will run. Okay, the one that gets the highest pre-bid, I will run. So just letting you know, at free shipping. So we sold one at the opening show, and there's more there if you want one. So guys, jump in, pre-bid on those. Jump in the giveaway. It doesn't cost you a dime. And we'll run that like the last minute or so before we raid into Amber Lee Design. So we'll go over, once we get the raid over here, and wait for everybody to come back in, because I know a lot of folks have been getting dropped on the raid. And there's the raid. Lulu 80. Oh my gosh. Is anybody else's neck hurting? Should I put my phone like this so I can talk to everybody? Hey, Gabby. How are you, friend? Lulu 80, I need to know, how many rungs did you climb? How many rungs did you climb before you ran out of time or didn't hit your goal or whatever? Can you let me know how many so I can write it down? 22. 22. All right. Guys, first off, thank you all for being here. Jumping the giveaway is for a free You Suck at Parking card. I hope everybody's having a good. Thank you, Mama Z. Thank you, Mama Z. I hope everybody had a blast. Take a look at my auction tab. You will see right now there's only one pre-bid on the cobalt blue hen on the nest. Whichever one gets the highest pre-bid, I'm running. So just letting you know, I do have 3. I switched the camera around right there. The cobalt, the green, and the peachy one. Whichever one gets the highest pre-bid, I will run. And we'll do that for the rest of my other 2 shows I had today. So jump in there. Go ahead and pre-bid. I only have one of them has a pre-bid right now. So just letting you know that as of now, the $1 pre-bid, $4 pre-bid on the cobalt. So as of right now, it looks like we're running the cobalt. But let's do a little recap, shall we? Again, thank you all for being here. We started off this morning at noon with the kickoff. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sellers so far. 12 sellers. Everybody has climbed at least 3 rungs. So that's a success, right? That's a success. Everybody has climbed at least 3 rungs. The leader right now with 30 rungs climbed, and this is in a 13-minute time period, guys. With 30 rungs climbed is curated and caffeinated. And I didn't think, to be honest with you, until the last 5 minutes, I didn't think they were going to get there because they were taking their freaking time. I'm thinking the whole time, hurry the heck up, hurry the heck up, hurry the heck up. But you know what? I'm letting them do their thing, right? I'm letting them do their thing. And they realize it. They picked up the pace a little bit. Is that right, Ross? They picked the pace a little bit, and they came out with 30 runs. Now, we also have, in second place currently right now, is Rhea 05 with 27. With Rhea 05 with 27. I'm going to be rating here at 3:44 p.m. Eastern time. So Rhea 05 with 27, and we have a 2-way tie for third with Lulu 80 and Vintage Karma with 22. Guys, let's think about this, right? If you're a seller and you're on this train and you hit 30 items sold. Now, you can do the math, right? But this is if you sold every single item at the minimum. You add 30 plus 29 plus 27 plus 26, right? That's decent. That's decent revenue. So again, this is a fun train, and I love the fact that the people in the room are going in and are helping the folks, right? You get your regulars that are in there. They want to see you. They want to see you 3, 4, and 9. What? What's 3, 4, and 9? I know what you're talking about. AS auctions. Who knows? I don't know what you're saying. And beg, yes, you have to beg. So that is the goal. You have to beg. There we go. Giveaway going to use second parking card gets a Lulu 80. Just in case you didn't know. Just in case you didn't know, you suck at parking. Yeah, it was rigged. So, do y'all want me to go give you the rundown? Ross tells her, right? All right. Vintage Vibe Treasures. This was her first time on the train. I've got 10 minutes. So I got 10 minutes to kill before we raid into Amberline Designs, who's also a new person on this train, new seller on this train. Vintage Vibe Treasures started us off with 3 rungs climbed. Very first time she did it. And now she sold more than 3 items, but 3 items in succession before she started skipping around and selling a lot of other stuff. So, again, a success. Then we went to the Thrifty guys. Also, Whatnot Ladder Virgins. They climbed 16 rungs. 16 rungs on their very first show. Very first time. Then we went to Ethelyn Redman, who sold 6, and she was quite happy with that because she went on to start selling other items after she climaxed at her 6 rungs, and went on to sell quite a few more things. Then Rhea 05 came in and sold 27 rungs in succession, and she held the lead for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other sellers. She was holding the lead through 6 other sellers before Curated and Caffeinated took their place. Tiny the Artist came in after Rhea and sold 8 and went through 18 rungs. And then Vintage Libra 7, also a new personal train, went through 7 rungs. Ozark Treasures, 16 rungs. Mama Z was 16 rungs, and she was quite happy with that for the fact that I think last time was like 8 or 9, I can't remember. So anytime you better yourself compared to your last time is a win, right? Again, community over competition, and we're all cheering everybody on. We're all cheering everybody on, which I think is the fun part of this train. We're in there, we're rooting you on. Yes, Ross. And I'm not going to use your terminology, but yes, in my best Beavis and Butthead voice, you suck. No, I'm kidding, Ross. I'm just kidding. But Mama Z was 16. Vintage Karma came out of the chute with 22 rungs climbed. Mr. Hodge Padre, who is new to this train, and he sells coins, right? He sells coins. He went through 8 rungs, but however, after his 8 rungs, he started hitting some of them 50s and 60s and knocking them out of the park. So I think we'll invite him back, and was definitely the best thing you've ever said. Okay. All right. Mr. Hodge Padre did 8 rungs. And then after Mr. Hodge Padre, we had Curated and Caffeinated with 30. Yeah, he tore it up after he lost that right. Exactly. And then Curated and Caffeinated peaked out at 30. And then Lulu and Ross did the ever-loving best they could. And I know, Rhea, but you're in second place, friend. You're in second place. So if these numbers hold up, first and second place get a spot in the finale in December 2026. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. There's only going to be 24 people in the finale. I'm thinking about maybe even making it longer. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Everybody else just cancel the rest of yours. No, we're not going to do that. So, and the Lulu Eddie with 22. And we're raiding into Amber Lee Designs here in a few minutes. I might have, with 24, I'm thinking of a way to bring everybody else in as well. So we'll get that figured out. 24 guaranteed spots. My brain's still going on how we're going to do either wild cards or maybe we'll have a step ladder train right before the real ladder train. This is not my real ladder. This is my step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. I don't know, something like that. Yes, baby steps. So anyhow, is any of my things have pre-bid? All right, looks like the blue one has a pre-bid. So I'm going to go for Folks, I'm going to run this, guys. I'm running this right here. This is the cobalt blue hen on the nest. Again, as you know, they're getting tougher and tougher, and the prices are climbing and climbing. I have free shipping on. And I'm going to run this because right now it's got a pre-bid of $9. So we're going to pin it in, and we're going to run this bad boy for a minute. We're going to run this bad boy for a minute because I'm rating into Amber Lee Designs at $344. So if in any case they want this, we're going to start the auction. I'm going to run it for a minute just for the heck of it because I have the time to kill. And we're running it. There she goes right now. Running for it, and it's free shipping, guys. Look at it. Shipping should be free. Shipping should be free. The blue cobalt, about 2.5 inches in length. Again, free shipping. Did I say that? Did I say that once or twice? I'm not sure. I think I said free shipping. I can't remember. Did I say free shipping? Anyhow, so the price you bid is the price you pay. Of course, Uncle Sam gets it. Is shipping free? I think shipping's free. Uncle Sam may get a little. What is it? Shipping is free. I think is what it is. Uncle Sam will get his little whatever percentage your state has, but he'll get his percentage. But there we go. Right now it's at $21 with free shipping. Shipping is free, by the way, Gabby. Just in case you want to know, it's 0.00 shipping. Just in case anybody wanted to know, and because I have time to waste. Are you good to add another 10 items? What time do you go on? If you got time. Four Seasons Pickers. What'd you first purchase? Thank you, my friend. The little blue cobalt will run 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. You can, as long as you can add them in, you can do what you got to do, right? Do what you got to do. It was a great pickup. $23 with free shipping. Right? So that's like what, $16? So that's not bad. So there you go. But it would be with, if you had to pay shipping. So it's all the same. Again, first off, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you. Let me run one more of the You Suck at Parking Cards giveaways right here. Jump in there. It doesn't cost you a dime. It's a free You Suck at Parking card. I got 23 points. We're not counting dollars. I only have one, and I'm not doing the runs because I had to fill in for a couple shows. So after me, let's do a quick rundown of who's coming up next, guys. Stay on this train. Amber Lee Designs, My 80 Baby, Retro Lucky Ducks, Gwen's Vintage Kitchen, Kit Kat Thrift Track. Sorry, I want to say tracks. Kit Kat Thrift Racks, Jack's Treasures, Four Seasons Pickers. Yep. At 5:15, Cozy Collectibles at 5:30. Then I'm back at 5:45 for the fill-in with one of these two birds. I'll sell one of these two birds at $1 start with free shipping. Then the Desert Mermaid. We're going to Vegas for the Desert Mermaid. Then Sophie's Choice Vintage. Then Glitterbug. Then Diane 951 Estates. Then Assorted Quackery. Some people say Quack. I don't know. I don't get it. Y'all get it? And then we're going to Manslayer Chick, Mrs. Christmas, Gold's Vintage, Coconut Gravy Flipping Crazy, CJ's Bayou Vintage Glass Couple. Yes, Mikey. And guys, there's Mikey Bags of Money right now. He's like I think he's like a superstar of YouTube. You want to make sure you check him out, give him a follow, and all the things. And Mikey is I bow down to Mikey. Mikey, I'm messing with you, brother. Where were we at? Vintage Glass Couple. Amy Joe 1966. Popham 1222. Wicked Moxie. Finishing it up with Urban Relics, and we'll come back to me and sell the last chicken that we have. So thank you all for being here. We have a couple minutes before we go to. Isn't it fun? Have you been watching it, Mikey? Maybe Mikey, maybe you want to get in on this. It's kind of fun. Little of this and little of that is in on January. I know that. So it's a lot. And remember now, the newest twist that I did not put into the sign-up club. I probably should have. The newest twist. I got 1 minute. The newest twist is whoever wins next month has to climb down the ladder. Okay? So if you hit 50 next month, you got to climb down the ladder because you can't win. So again, I'll explain that later on. I'm getting the race started, so I don't want to be late. because we're going into Amberley Designs. Make sure I'm right. Amberley Designs. Getting the raise started. Amber, A-M-B-E-R. Is she not on yet? Interesting. She's not on yet. What's going on? I'm trying that again. No, she's not. Thank you. But climbing back, and I'm not going to be late because, you know, that's against the rules. And I made the rules. I can't break my own rules. So I'm going to try to start the rate again and go A-M-B-E-R. There she is, right there. Amberley Designs. Green hearts in the chat, guys, if you don't mind, and we'll talk about it at the closing show about climbing down the ladder. So here we go. Green hearts, show her some love. Let's keep this train rocking and rolling. Share the stream to everybody you can, and